All right, good morning, friends. Welcome to this winter wonderland. Couple of things since last time. First off, because I now have a forge, I have upgraded from the firefighter axe to the pickaxe. The benefits being that it does more damage, it swings the same, it's the same weight, but it has a higher crit chance and more crit damage. The downside, of course, being that it looks ridiculous. Like, look at that. It's ridiculously cumbersome. But, doesn't matter. The stats are the stats. And, yeah, as you can see, the blizzard left a lot of snow on the ground. And what we're doing today is we are heading out to the distillery on foot, because there were several vehicles out there that could end up being good secondary vehicles, both for moving stuff around, for storing things, and of course for running into zombies. That, and since they're all step vans, I can use them for parts for my war rig. So that's the plan. Also, I need to do a little bit more practice with melee, because if I'm going to be doing a big skyscraper, definitely doesn't feel as good as the axe, but that's probably just because that's what I'm used to. I need to get my axe skill up, so that's what we're doing. That said, I've also increased the toughness of the zombies from fragile to normal. So the enemies are going to take a little bit more. They're not all going to get one hit like they used to. So, again, as promised, I am slowly upping the difficulty over time as I become more familiar with and comfortable with these systems. Now, I'm not going to get distracted by killing a bunch of zombies down there. We've got a job to do today. There we are. Okay. Now, we already... I hesitate to say cleared, but we did already go around the distillery grounds. We checked the perimeter. We killed a lot of zombies, whose bodies are either buried by the snow or they despawned. And I just gotta remember to be careful. I feel like this is going to be an easy trip, which is a dangerous thing to feel. So one of these vans, first off, let's go around it. See if we can hotwire it. We can. And it has fuel. That's gorgeous. What do we got in the trunk here? More whiskey. A whiskey and a rag. We've got a... Oh, and hey, look, there's a key in the thing. I didn't need to hotwire it. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's start with the tasting room. Now that we've got a vehicle, looks like this vehicle's got a nice, undamaged windshield that I can use. And yeah, we're going to start with the tasting area. That said, I did bring a gas can. So I'm going to drop that off since I didn't end up needing it. It's a lot of carry weight. Okay, so we're going to start by looting the tasting room. Hopefully give us some more Molotov materials. I didn't bring a generator because I was walking, obviously. Okay, for a second I was mad at myself for not bringing a generator, but I walked here, so obviously I didn't bring a generator. Oh, wait. I see you. Yeah, we can't leave that one out there. Remove the glass. Anybody else back here while I'm out here? Again, investigating buildings is the most stressful thing for me, which is why I'm doing this. I'm trying really hard to get myself used to this this incredibly annoying feeling of being ready for a jump scare at any moment. I don't like it, but I'm trying to get used to it. None of that. I'm looking mostly for spirits. Like, mixers are fine, but they won't make Molotovs, I don't think. Okay. That's this room clear. I hear something. I swear I heard a zombie breathing. I kind of wish that it left footprints. I do like the sound, though. The crunchy snow sound is perfect. There we go. This is what I was looking for. Or maybe not. Yeah, there we go. So not the most exciting trip, but I got what I wanted. And then I know that there's plenty more in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my map. We're going to go ahead and X out here. This area didn't seem to like it contained anything I needed. And then which symbol do I want to use for booze? We'll go ahead and use the fire symbol since that's what I plan on using it for. So So there's plenty of whiskey still there. And now we've got a new car. And this car is going to end up... First thing we're going to do is we're going to take the windshield. And then I've actually got some ideas as to what to do with the new car. We're gonna engage in some vehicular zombicide in our little winter wonderland here. Okay. Turn off the flashlight. Windshield. Uninstall, please. Lovely. Windshield. Uninstall. Install the 84% windshield. We'll install the bad windshield. Okay, okay. Awesome. Now, our job is to depopulate. These two residential areas down here we haven't really touched at all. There is a survivor house right here, so we're definitely going to check that out. But beyond that, I think the order of the day is to go through the suburbs, blaring the horn, get as many zombies out onto the streets as possible, and then either hit them with the pickaxe or run them down. That's the thing we're doing today. Come on out, zombies. The ice cream truck's in town. Gotta make sure I build up some speed before I hit another zombie, because I don't want to end up getting stuck. I don't want to hit too many in a row, is the point. Okay, let's go to work. Definitely tougher. Okay, so that's one pass. We're going to go back the other way, but again, got to make sure I'm not letting myself get cornered or surrounded. Okay, we've got some slow ones coming from this direction. Got some faster... Okay, so we do have enemies coming from kind of all around. I do have my sidearm just in case I need to start shooting. But again, the whole point of this is I need to train with melee if I'm going to be effective going up the skyscraper. Starting to get used to the cadence of the pickaxe. You're going to my car. I don't like that. We're going to swing all the way around. And we're going to attack from the other side of the car. Because I don't like that they're chilling by my vehicle there. It's my own fault for leaving the engine on. Making sure there's nobody sneaking up behind me. We have the church out here. There are a couple of faster shamblers coming up on me. Again, the melee is very stressful for me. There's someone banging over there. I think that might be in the door there. Okay, it's another wave down. Okay, where is that banging coming from?
Hey.
Okay, so I shouted in the... Ah, yes, you were banging on the door. Okay. I shouted, the banging stopped. Must have been you. Nothing interesting in the satchel. Almost hit that pole. That would have been a nightmare. Probably should not have brought them back this direction, but we're going to kill them all anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, Hood's definitely going to be destroyed pretty quick. That looks like a watch. I should still be keeping an eye out for electronics. That's just a classic watch, though. Okay. Like, at some point, I should probably loot these houses, but for now it's just zombie killing. That zombie looked distressingly like me in real life. Glasses and everything. I know I'm not wearing them now, but I do wear glasses. I just don't wear them when I'm looking at a computer screen. Okay. We'll call this little area more or less clear. There's a market down there. I could use more non-perishable food. Things to put into stew and stuff. Also, this pickaxe is not long for this world. So I am going to have to pick up more raw steel. The head condition is fine, the handle condition is not great. Got a couple more down there. Oh, I see you. Trying to hide from me. You are not dressed properly for the weather. Okay. Good, good. We're going to switch to gun. Just to make some noise. Nice. Double kill. I see you back there. Also, I don't know if there's anybody out there in the trees. Should probably eat something. Again, aiming in the snow is a lot harder, it turns out. Ah, we've got a whole contingent over here. Let's go. And it's starting to get late again. Why can't I see through these windows? That's weird. Okay, I hear someone wandering around out there, but it's getting too late for me to risk staying out here. So we're going to get back into our beat-up truck here. We're going to head back. I think I have enough sheet metal to where I can repair the hood, and then we can go out zombie killing again. I noticed that turning on the light noticeably hurts my frame rate. Now, home is back there, but... So Waverly Street we've taken all the way down to South First. And there isn't really any other way in here. So we're just going to have to call this a job well done for now. We'll park the new car outside. Check on the chickens. Stay in here. Sooner or later, I'm going to have to start culling some chicken, unfortunately. I'm not looking forward to that day, but there's, what, 4 or 5 chicks in here? Now, what's next? I do want to go into this area. And this being a residential suburb area, there's probably a school around here somewhere, at least an elementary school. We got the hospital down here, and then just millions and millions of suburbs. I don't know exactly what the next step is. Yeah, I don't know what the next step is. For now, though, we're gonna head inside. And, yeah, this may end up being a, series that I cut short. Because as much as I'm enjoying Project Zomboid, I feel like maybe it's not the right thing for me to be putting on YouTube. Doesn't really fit my usual aesthetic. Not getting a lot of views. So, you know, if you're watching this and if you're enjoying it, please do leave a comment. Otherwise, friends, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.